Hello and welcome to Money Control. If you're looking to stay on the top of your finances in 2025, then there are some big changes coming your way that could impact your investments, credit card, tax, savings, and much more. Let's dive into the key updates that you need to know starting this January. First up, we have a big change for fixed deposit investors. Now, the Reserve Bank of India has introduced new guidelines for FDs with non-banking financial companies or NBFCs and housing finance companies. These new rules will be effective from 1st of January 2025. Now, for small deposit under 10,000, you can now withdraw the entire amount within 3 months without any interest. What about the larger deposits then? You can make partial withdrawals up to 50% of the principal or rupees 5 lakh, whichever is lower, within the 3 months, also without any interest. Plus, if there is a critical illness, you can access your full deposit prematurely without interest. Additionally, NBFCs will now notify the depositors of maturity details at least 2 weeks before the maturity date, giving you more time to plan. These updates are a huge shift that could help you manage your money better. Next, let's talk about the credit information. Starting January 2025, banks and financial institutions will now update the credit records more frequently. Yes, you heard it right. Every fortnightly instead of just once a month. This means you will see a faster change to your credit score, especially if you are working on improving it or paying down debts. So if you're someone who is actively managing their credit, this will help you keep an eye on things more closely. Now let's move on to Bob Card. Starting 1st January, they're revising some of their key features. First, they have removed the 500 rupees cap on the reward points for UPI transactions, which is great news for those who use UPI frequently. Secondly, there are new charges on credit cards. For example, there is a 1% processing fees on wallet loading, utility transactions exceeding 50,000 and fuel transactions above 10,000. And here's something exciting. Bob Card holders will get complimentary domestic airport lounge access if they met a minimum spending requirement in the previous quarter. For example, Eterna card holders need to spend 40,000 to access the lounges. If you are a RuPay credit card holder, then you are in a charge too. Starting January, RuPay will introduce a spend-based lounge access policy for Delhi. If you spend between 10,000 and 50,000, then you get 2 free lounge visits per quarter, and if you spend above 50,000, you can earn up to 4 visits. For those spending above rupees 1 lakh, you get up to 8 visits, and those spending above 5 lakh can enjoy unlimited lounge access each quarter. Now, tax season is coming, and January is the deadline for submitting your tax-saving investment proofs. If you have not already done that, be sure to submit your proofs for things like EPF, home loan repayments, and school fees to avoid high taxes in the month of Jan, Feb, and March. Remember, tax planning should be done throughout the year, not just at the last minute. So make sure your documents are in order to keep the things smooth. If you are invested in Motilal Oswal mutual funds, then be aware that from 5th of January, they will temporarily halt SIPs in 2 of their international funds, Motilal Oswal S&P 500 Index Fund and Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 Fund of Fund. This is because they have reached the overseas investments limits set up by the regulator. Don't worry though, existing SIPs will still be active and you will be able to reinstate them once regulations change. This pause won't affect redemptions or fund transfers. So there you have it, a rundown of the major changes you need to know for the month of January. Whether you are an FD investor, credit card holder or a mutual fund investor, these updates will help you in a long run. With that, it's a wrap. For more such updates, keep watching moneycontrol.com and please like, share and subscribe to Money Control's YouTube channel.